everybody, welcome back to my channel. This is honestly like the 4th or 5th time I filmed this intro. So as you can tell by the title, today we're doing a declutter video. I've been planning on filming one of these because I didn't post one last year. Filmed one last year, didn't post it though. I just didn't know when I was going to actually film it. But honestly, these past couple days have not been very great for me. I actually just got home from work not too long ago. I mentally just couldn't do it today. Mental health, 100% so important. So I'm home now. I got me some tea, hopefully to help me calm down a little bit. And I'm gonna do some decluttering because I'm in the mood to just throw away and cleanse some stuff out of my life. Just stuff I don't need, stuff I don't use. And honestly, I haven't been wearing makeup. I haven't worn makeup fully, like full face, in over a year because with COVID and wearing a mask, I'm not going to wear a full face of makeup. I'm not going to bring those skin issues on myself. I'm already having issues with my skin because of masks, so I'm not going to do it. And I just recently started wearing makeup again, which I had to go and repurchase all new things because everything in here is expired and I just need to get rid of it. And even now, me wearing makeup, I'm only wearing just like on the top half of my face because of my mask. So yeah, mentally, I think I just need to stop trying to make a perfect intro. Got my comfy clothes on, got a movie about to play, The Avengers. I didn't want anything too sad, but I know I wanted it to be Marvel, so I'm like, do I want WandaVision? It might make me cry again. So we're watching The Avengers. Got my tea, got my comfy clothes on, got all my cleaning supplies because these drawers are probably going to be really gross because I haven't done anything with them in a year and a half. Same as always, these are the IKEA Alex drawer dupes that you can get from Michael's. I have one filled with makeup and the other one only has 2 drawers with makeup. So my goal today is to combine everything into one because I do plan on letting go of a lot of things today. Even stuff that I've kept from past videos that I just didn't want to get rid of. I'm planning on like, today's the day to purge. Maybe not the right mindset, but maybe it is. So I'm gonna quit trying to make this intro perfect and let's get into it.
Can you see me shaking? Hear the sound of my heart breaking. Bless the soul that's aching, hoping I survive. The feeling lingers on every day of every month, wishing I just could forget about you. The weight upon my bones makes it harder to move on. Oh baby, don't think that I'll ever forgive myself for losing you, or for losing you. Left our love up on those dusty shelves. Can't forgive myself for losing you. Not that we were cruel enough to do it. Now I feel so stupid. Don't you feel that too? The feeling lingers on every day of every month, wishing I just could forget about you. The weight upon my bones makes it harder to move on. Oh baby, don't think that I'll ever forgive myself for losing you, or for losing you. Left our love up on those dusty it's been a while, haven't talked since July. You've been on my mind, don't hang up. I know it's been some time since I called you mine. You've been on my mind, don't hang up. Maybe I'm a little bit jealous, haven't told my friends we ended it. Yeah, I know that it is wrong. Maybe it's a little bit selfish calling you up when I'm wasted, when I know that you moved on. Is she in your arms right now? Tell me, is she gonna stay the night? Tell me, is she in your arms right now? Is she in your arms tonight? Like I used to be. Like I used to
be. The amount of palettes I'm keeping versus getting rid of is a little much, but I have a hard time letting go of palettes. So far I'm only getting rid of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 palettes, and I'm keeping 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 21 palettes. 22, 23, 24 palettes. That's a little much, right? So let me show you the ones that I'm struggling on getting rid of. So I don't know if I want to get rid of my It's Judy Time palette. I know I've talked about this in like every declutter video. So this was one of the, like, aside from the Naked Basics palette that I bought so religiously, like my first high-end palette, this was my first like big makeup purchase that I did with BH Cosmetics, and it was like my first big makeup purchase in general. I had a lot of stuff in that order, and this was one of them, and this is just something I have so much trouble letting go. As you can see, it was very, very well loved at one point in time. I haven't used this in years, but I think I'm still gonna keep it. The other couple that I'm having trouble letting go of is my Violet Voss palettes, the one by Laura Lee and the one by Nicole Concealio. Like, this one I think I'm gonna keep, and the Nicole Concealio one, because you can't get these anymore, and I just love that I have them. This one I have in my keep pile, but I don't think I'm going to end up keeping it. This is the Sylvia Gani and BH Cosmetics collab. I have literally never used this palette. When I bought it, I intended on using it for a video of like YouTuber collabs. It's a gorgeous palette. I really love this hazel shade down here. I'm gonna keep this, actually. I'm gonna keep it. I just talked myself into it. This is something I'm not sure about. This is the Urban Decay Born to Run palette. This is a really good palette. I have a whole video when it like first came out. I don't reach for it though. I don't reach for eyeshadows in general that much right now, but even when this was not my go-to, but I still really love it, and I've had it for so long, and it's really old. It says it's expiration 2 years, and I know I've had it way longer than 2 years. The pigmentation on these, they're so good. Like, they're so buttery and creamy. Like, oh, just look at these. Like, I think I'm gonna keep it. I knew palettes were gonna be hard for me because they usually are. The Dream Street palette by Kathleen Lights and ColourPop, I think I'm gonna hold on to this because I don't think they sell this anymore, so I'm gonna keep that. Adeline Morin and Tarte, I'm gonna keep this only because I love the colors of it for summertime. This is always going to be in my collection. This was from, I don't remember if Ulta did this with Marvel for Infinity War or for Endgame. I want to say it was for Infinity War. But this is what it looks like. It still has like the protective plastic on it. I haven't even swatched it. Like, I'm just going to keep this. So Melt Cosmetics 27 palette. This is a really good palette. Their formulation is amazing. And this is a very warm palette, which I love warm tones, so definitely keeping. my Forever Charmed makeup palette by Sola Looks. You guys know I'm never gonna get rid of this thing. This is what the actual palette looks like on the inside. My little ColourPop Mandalorian palette. So adorable. And I don't really use green a lot, but I can make these work. Dominique Cosmetics Latte palette. I probably need to purchase a new one of these when I do my makeup in the fall time. This is normally what I reach for. I've had this for a while. It doesn't look like I've used it a lot, but I have used this quite a bit. And these are really good for highlight shades as well. Huda Beauty Neon Obsessions palette. I don't know if they sell these anymore, but this one is the Neon Orange Obsession, I think it is. I love this so much. I'm gonna keep that. This I probably should get rid of because I don't even know if they sell this anymore. I know Models Own isn't even in Ulta anymore, but it's just a glitter palette that I think can come in handy for like Halloween time. This I have a video up on, I think, trying new makeup. I'm gonna keep it only because it's a colorful palette and I'm getting rid of one of my colorful palettes, so I'm gonna keep this one. Then my two Anastasia palettes that I'm keeping are the Modern Renaissance and the Soft Glam palette. Oh, I'm also keeping these, the I Love Sari and Dose of Colors collab she did. My Raw Beauty Christy and Pure Cosmetics collab, this really beautiful palette she did. And then, of course, my e.l.f. and J. Kissa collab. I will probably keep this also because this is a colorful palette, also because of what it is, what it stands for.
Get over you, just wanna talk things through. Tell me what to do, don't give up. After all that we've been through, I give my all to you. Just tell me what to do, don't give up on me, yeah. Baby, I'm a little bit jealous, haven't told my friends we ended it. Yeah, I know that it's wrong. Maybe it's a little bit selfish calling you up when I'm wasted, when I know that you moved on. Is she in your arms right now? Tell me, is she gonna stay the night? Tell me, is she in your arms right now? Is she in your arms tonight? Like I used to be. 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 Promise that I'll do better. Promise I love you forever. Sorry for letting you down. Promise that I'll do better. Promise I love you forever. Sorry for letting you down. Maybe it's a little bit selfish calling you up when I'm wasted, when I know that you moved on. Is she in your arms right now? Tell me, is she gonna stay the night? Tell me, is she in your arms right now? Is she in your arms tonight? Like I used to, like I used to be. I gave my heart to a stranger. Father, forgive me for it, but I don't want it back. If this pain is what it means to have it, then I'd rather be without it. Gave away my heart to a stranger. If time has been the bow, why the years go by so slow, as if it wants to remember all the mistakes, foreign places, right, but it all went wrong. Gave my heart to a stranger. Father, forgive me for it, but I don't want it back. This pain is what it means to have it, and I'd rather be without it. Give away my heart to a stranger. Footsteps outside the door, my head against the bathroom floor.
Okay, so here's everything that I'm getting rid of. I did successfully get everything into this one, and even the bottom drawer isn't makeup. It's like extra little bits. I'm going to show everything. All that's left in here makeup wise, not even makeup, are my makeup bags. I'm not going to take those out of there. I'm going to leave them. So these are the palettes I'm getting rid of. I'm only getting rid of this because it's expired and I want to get a new one. I made a list of everything I want to repurchase. So that, Anastasia Prism, Subculture. Look how dusty this is. This is awful. Kathleen Lights and Morphe. This is a really old palette. I'm just going to let that one go. Makeup Revolution, the Emily Edit. Don't reach for that. I think you guys know my feelings on that. I'm going to get rid of my Morphe James Charles palette. I don't want to talk about it. Just going to pass that on to somebody else. I'm going to also get rid of my Morphe and Jaclyn Hill palette. It's really old. I don't use it. And if I ever wanted to repurchase it, I'm sure I will not have issues finding it. This stuff in here is stuff that just needs to be thrown away. So lashes that are super dusty, I know they've been worn, so I just need to get rid of them. Some really old sponges, empty dewy sets. This basket is stuff that I'm going to see if somebody else wants. Just a setting spray, a powder, a foundation, and this e.l.f. brow shadow palette. So this is everything that I'm throwing away because it's really expired, or it's not something I would feel comfortable passing along. Most of it's just expired. This, I had a hard time deciding on whether or not I wanted to get rid of this, but because BH Cosmetics has been coming out with those blush palettes, I think I can finally like let this go. And plus it's really old. It was a holiday collection from a couple years ago, so it just needs to go. Guys, finally, this was like one of the first YouTube collabs that I bought. I'm still keeping her palette. I'm not getting rid of that. Yeah, it's gotta go. It's got to go. All these lip products are just super expired. Some Melt, Dose of Colors, Flower Beauty, Fenty, ColourPop. These are the Laura Lee and No Kill LA collab and Kathleen Lights collab. This Jelly Pop Primer, super old. I actually already have a replacement that I'm currently using. Setting spray, primer. I've had this even longer than the Jelly Pop. This one I have backup when I'm ready to start using it again. Dose of Color cream liners, Essence gel liner, concealers. These two, I cannot remember when I purchased them, but I feel like they're fairly new, but I know they're open and I've had them for over a year. So I'm just gonna, if I'm not sure about it, I'm just getting rid of it. Some mascaras that have been sitting in my collection. These two foundations. This one's really old. This one, I think I've had it for a couple years. Yeah, it needs to go. This, I feel so bad getting rid of this because it's quite full. I only used it a couple times, but it's been over a year now. So I know I just need to get rid of it. I wrote all the shades down of stuff that I can for when I want to repurchase. So now let me show you what my drawers look like. So this is this top drawer. I just have my powders, my setting sprays, my concealer, that foundation, eye primer, all my other concealers and stuff that I do use. Like I said, they're in my makeup bag. These are my backup products. So I have my backup of my e.l.f. Brow Pencil and Taupe, Wow Brow and Taupe. I have backup face wash, backup Poreless Putty Primer, and then also back here I have Dose of Colors, Katie, I can't get it, Dose of Colors, Desi X Katie, it's a mauve story. I actually bought a couple of these when they were on sale, and I just opened one, so those are my backups for those, because I love that shade. Next drawer, I got rid of only that one blush palette out of this drawer. I kept everything else in here. This one, I combined pretty much what I kept of my lip products. A lot of these I kept just for collection purposes, like these Avengers ones, these MAC ones. There's a couple like lipsticks that are still good back there. My lip liners, my Melissa Michelle collabs are back there. Some glosses. This I couldn't get rid of, even though I know I probably should. Oh, here's my original Desi X Katie. I'm gonna get rid of it because I have my backups. These two are the I Love Sarah E with Dose of Colors. I'm not getting rid of this since you can't find them. Eyeliners that I kept, some glitters, some loose eyeshadows, lashes. I got rid of everything that had been used. So palettes, this drawer is kind of packed. You guys saw me like go through these and put them back, everything that I kept. This bottom drawer is just like extras. Like I have my like random Halloween stuff, some curlers, some like travel brushes, makeup sponges, hair things back here. So I hope you guys enjoyed this. I feel like I was all over the place, and I know I didn't talk through most of it. I really didn't want it to be too long, and honestly, mentally, I don't think I would have been able to get through a full talking video with how I'm feeling today. But looking at all the stuff I'm getting rid of and looking at how organized and empty some of this is, it makes me feel a lot better. I think I just needed to declutter something in my life today, and this just seemed like the easiest place to start. Now I can fill this other unit up with other things that I've been struggling to find places for. I have extra room for storage now, so that's good. Please, please, please take your mental health seriously. Like I said, today I'm still struggling. Still just thinking about a lot of stuff, have a lot of stuff on my mind, and I will just randomly start crying, I'm sure, after I finish filming this. But like I said, mental health is very important. I know it's not talked about, and more recently it's been talked about more. Just please take care of yourself. Just please take care of yourself. You know what's best for yourself. Don't want to talk on it too much, so that's all I'm going to say. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Subscribe, follow my socials. Have a great rest of your day, and I'll see you next time. Bye, guys.
Trying to distract me from feeling